Hello, Internet. Welcome back to Bramaged Goods. I'm your host, Dan Bramaged, and this, of course, is Bob. So, tonight's show, I have something I want to talk about.
Oh, God.
I gave Bob a brief idea of what I was going to talk about tonight. I'm sorry. I gotta bring it up. It's just something that I've noticed that I have this habit of doing. I'll even tell the story of when I noticed it. When I talk on the phone and I'm not able to walk around, I'm like sitting somewhere, like either in my car or, at a table or something. I don't do it all the time, but I have this tendency to sometimes, like, I suddenly become very aware of my penis. Like, it turns into one of those, like, those things you used to get in, like, gumball machines, like those sticky things that you could, like, slap on the wall and they would, like, stick. It feels, for some reason, maybe it's a nervous thing. Like, maybe I get nervous being on the phone. And, like, it just feels like it starts to stick to my balls, which then stick to my leg. And then I gotta, like fix it. And it's not, like, a sexual thing or anything like that. Like, I could be talking to anybody. And it just, all of a sudden, I'm like, ooh, I gotta work this out. And it's, like, and then I gotta, like, wedge my boxers in between shit just to kind of keep everybody separate. Because everybody's it's like a party.
Only when you're on the phone.
Yeah, only when I'm on the phone. And it's like, I'll tell you when it happened. The first time it ever happened, I'll never forget, I was at the Athenian Diner with my friends Jim and Dan back in high school. And somebody called me, one of our other friends, probably to figure out where we all were meeting up, whatever. And so I answered the phone, and I guess immediately, I didn't even realize I was doing it. My hand just kind of went down there, and I'm talking to this person, and Dan starts staring at it like they're old friends. He's just watching me, like, intently. And, I'm, like, looking at him, like, out of the corner of my eye, I'm kind of feeling him looking at me, and I'm not even realizing what I'm doing, and I'm just talking. I get off the phone, I look at him, and I'm like, can we help you? And he's like, important call? And I'm like, huh? And he goes, you've been playing with your dick the whole time you're on the phone. And I looked at him, and I was like, I don't remember doing that.
Yeah. I mean, I won't lie. It happens to every guy.
Oh, does it?
Not the phone thing. The sweaty balls thing sticking to the leg.
Oh, yeah.
The phone thing. That just... I'm not sure what to say.
I'm not sure what to say. I just felt it was something I needed to discuss.
I think you need to see a psychiatrist or something.
Well,
lady, stop making him so hot on the phone.
God damn it, yeah.
That's what it is.
It's just the pressure. It just builds up and everything suddenly becomes a sticky toy. Well, the funny thing about it, the whole thing is funny, but it's just, I find that, like, when I'm able to be, like when I take a phone call and I'm home or I'm, like, somewhere where I can walk around, if, like, I'm outside or something and I get a phone call, I just walk. I like to pace. I like to be moving. It helps me think. It helps me to concentrate. That's why I'm a hand talker, as you all can tell. Like, I have to be moving. If I'm not moving, I don't know,
You have to play with yourself.
I do, yeah. Apparently, I have to be, like, diddling myself. Otherwise, I can't focus. That's where my brains are, man. I have to keep them charged and ready to think for me.
Yeah. This is my singer/guitarist, folks.
Hello.
Oh, Lord.
I'm so sorry that you all need to know about this. It was the only thing I could think of for a topic today, man. I needed to address it, and I feel like the show is an open place where I can just talk, and you're, close personal friend. Not that close.
Yeah. And the internet is our closest, most personal friend.
I'm pretty sure there's other people who watch the show, so I'm not that worried about it. I'm sorry that you all have to learn about this.
Now every time you go out with everybody, whenever you get a phone call, we're all going to be staring at you.
Probably.
Seeing
I won't live it down.
playing with your junk.
Yep. It's bad, because, like, even right now, you can't see where my hands are.
Soon, a spin-off series of Bramaged Goods. Dane plays with his junk. I'm going to hide cameras everywhere. And whenever he's on the phone, it's going to be like a big brother of you fondling yourself.
It's horrible. But like I said, it's not like a sexual thing. It's not like I'm, like, turning myself on or I'm, like, playing with my boner. It's just
It's better than a kid. I actually went to a kid and went to middle school with a kid, and he used to jack off in class. So
That's horrible.
Yeah, yeah. It was very disturbing.
I feel guilty just jacking off at home, let alone...
I feel like my grandma's watching me.
Yeah, right? Any minute, Mom's gonna burst in. What are you doing in here? It's occupied.
But yeah, it was horrible being in class with this kid. Because he'd always wear sweatpants, too. So he'd get easy access. And you just see him, and he'd kind of get this weird look on his face. Start sweating. And all of a sudden, he'd just stand up in the middle of class just for a few minutes and kind of just readjust itself. And I believe, I heard through the grapevine, he ended up getting suspended in high school. He went to law versus us going to Ford. Because in Milford, we have 2 high schools.
For our friends who went to law, anybody you know wears sweatpants. Just
But yeah,
away.
he got suspended. And I'm sure that was probably the end of his sweatpants fun.
One could only hope. Yeah. That's...
I'm not going to use any names in case this kid is now like in the CIA or something.
Yeah, no,
and he's
we'll protect the innocent.
Well, he was an innocent.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean. Like Dragnet. The names are changed. Protect the innocent. But that's funny.
Oh God. We're going to hell.
Oh yeah. It's gonna be awesome.
Yep.
I'm not afraid of hell though. I feel like we're gonna just have a big party down there with everybody.
You gotta
we know.
think like, considering the strictness of to get into heaven, like all the famous comedians, all the famous rock stars, pretty much any famous person, they're probably gonna go to hell.
Yeah.
So why would I want to go to heaven? Where it's going to be all hoity-toity. It's probably going to be like Mormons. And,
the reason we would feel guilty about masturbating are up in heaven. Yes. Why would you do that to yourself?
Exactly.
You walk in, you're like, hot angels and a bunch of priests.
Well, probably not Catholic priests.
Yeah. Well, hopefully not. I was actually just going to make a joke about that. Like, damn it, I can't get laid. I'm going to get laid and I don't want to.
Yep. And I mean, hell's going to be hot, but... That'll just keep me svelte. I'll lose weight,
It's just Florida,
a
man.
permanent sauna.
Yeah, that's all right. I can deal with it. I can take fire.
Fire good.
It's better to rule in hell than serve in heaven. But, yeah. This is our 10th episode, by the way, if I did the math right.
Woo!
Yeah, it's like an anniversary. But it hasn't been even close to a year yet. It's only been 10 weeks, kind of more like 14 weeks.
And now, that means we should start. We might get a budget for the show somehow. Right now, our budget is $0.
That's right. Still doing this on a camera phone.
So we might make our budget $10. Ooh, you could do a lot with $10.
You could. With a camera?
That is
$10?
an infinite amount more budget than we have now. So,
it is. That's like...
Good tip.
Yeah, I got nothing. I can't do anything mathematical. That'd be cool. Bramaged Goods with Bob. Starring Bob.
Actually, speaking of, I've always wanted to make my name TB Player. After that thing you do.
Yes.
Now that I'm a bass player, I've been thinking I want to make that my professional name.
I'm down with that. I would call you that. That would be that's your.
From
now on, when we're on
keep
stage,
me anonymous. So
player.
all those crazy groupies that only exist in my mind, won't be able to stalk me. Because they'll just think my name is TB Player.
Yeah. Just don't tell anybody it stands for teddy bear.
Or tuberculosis. Or it could be a tuberculosis teddy bear.
Tiny boys.
Those are for the Catholic priests.
Yeah. You sick bastards.
Yeah. Oh, we're really gonna go.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, man. This is gonna be awesome.
I apologize to all of you out there.
I'll see you in hell.
Yeah. Good times.
And this has been another episode of Bramaged Goods. Stay classy, Internet.
Bye.